Messapian is an extinct Indo-European language of southeastern Italy, once spoken in the region of Apulia. It was spoken by the three Iapygian tribes of the region, the Messapians, the Dauni and the Peucetii. The language has been preserved in about 300 inscriptions dating from the 6th to the 1st century BCE. Messapian may have been related to the Illyrian language. Messapian became extinct after the Roman Republic conquered the region of Apulia and assimilated the inhabitants. Inscriptions. Few, if any, Messapic inscriptions have been definitely deciphered. For the vast inscription, a passage that probably consists mostly of personal names, Chloe's thotoria martypido vaste bastavenan erin in darantho avasti stabus zohedonus daxtas ivanatos in thetrigonixo stabus zohidihi, dazima ihi baili ihi in therex oriho akazri ihi zohetihi toihi dazoonihi in thevastima daxtas krathahi in theardano apoxonihi a. Imamahi. For this other Messapic inscription, Klauhizes decias artahias thouturi and ira adors apostathivinihi hears use decias artahias, to the infernal thautor, set up here. Klauhi probably means Hiachzes has been interpreted as the Messapic Zeus. Decias is a first name, artahias is a patronym, a nomen gentile with the Messapic genitive as suffix. Thautor is inferred to be an infernal god because of its placement next to what appears to be an adjective, and arao. It is similar to Tartarus, a classical Greek name for the realm of Hades. Another Messapic inscription from Galatina is dated to the 2nd century BC. Chloe's avithos thotoridas anna aprodita apiogabis. The separation of the last two elements is uncertain. Chloe probably means listen, hear. Zes may be the Messapic Zeus, as in the preceding inscription. Aphrodita is a loanword from Greek Aphrodite. Avithos thotoridas is a Messapic anthroponym, showing a personal name plus patronymic, a nomen gentile in the genitive. It may be related to thautori, mentioned in the vast inscription. The Messapian language is preserved in a scanty group of perhaps 50 inscriptions, of which only a few contain more than proper names, and in a few glosses in ancient writers collected by Mommsen. Unluckily, very few originals of the inscriptions are now in existence, though some few remain in the museum at Taranto. The only satisfactory transcripts are those given by Mommsen. John P. Droop in the Annual of the British School at Athens, XLI, 137, who includes, for purposes of comparison, as the reader should be warned, some specimens of the unfortunately numerous class of forged inscriptions. A large number of the inscriptions collected by Gamurini in the appendices to Fabretti's Corpus Inscriptionem Italicarum are forgeries, and the text of the rest is negligently reported. It is therefore safest to rely on the texts collected by Mommsen, cumbered though they are by the various readings given to him by various authorities. Despite these difficulties, however, some facts of considerable importance have been established. The inscriptions, so far as it is safe to judge from the copies of the older finds and from Droop's facsimiles of the newer, are all in the Tarentine Ionic alphabet. Dates were probably within the range of 400–150 BC. The two most important inscriptions, those of Brindisi and Vast, may be assigned, provisionally, to the 3rd century BC. Mommsen's first attempt at dealing with the inscriptions and the language attained solid, if not very numerous, results, chief of which were the genitival character of the endings aihi and ihi, and the conjunctional value of in the. Since 1850 little progress has been made. The Norwegian scholar Alf Torp in Indo-Germanisch Forschungen v. 195 deals fully with the two inscriptions just mentioned, and practically sums up all that is either certain or probable in the conjectures of his predecessors. Hardly more than a few words can be said to have been separated and translated with certainty. Calatoris of a herald, Aaron, arable land, Mazas, greater. The first two syllables of the Latin maestas, while tepes, place, or offered, and forms corresponding to the articles seem also probable. The proper names in the inscriptions show the regular italic system of gentile nomen preceded by a personal pronomen, and that some inscriptions show the interesting feature that appears in the tables of Heraclea of a crest, a coat of arms, such as a triangle or an anchor, peculiar to particular families. The same reappears in the Arvili of Kipua and Kamai. Messapian words. Bibliography. W.Dika in a series of articles in the Rheinisches Museum XXXVI. 576 SQQ XXXVII. 373 SQQ XL. 131 SQQ XLII. 226 SQQ. Estberger, Besenberger's Beatrage, Volume 18, Elsessi Notizie degli Scavi, p. 86, and one or two others are recorded by Professor Viola-Ibid. 1884, p. 128 SQQ, and in Giornale degli Scavi di Pompeii, Volume 4, pp. 70 SQQ. The place names of the district are collected by R.S. Conway. The Italic dialects, p. 31, for the Tarentine Ionic alphabet, Ibid. E. 461. For a discussion of the important ethnological question of the origin of the Messapians, see Wolfgang Helbig, Hermes, She. 257. P. Kretschmer, Einleitung in die Geschichte der griechischen Sprache, pp. 262 SQQ, 272 SQQ, H. Hurt, Die sprachliche Stellung der Illyrischen. This article incorporates text from a publication now in the public domain. Chisholm, Hugh, ed. Article name needed. Encyclopaedia Britannica, Cambridge University Press.